Hi, this is Aki from Songs I Teach. Here are some things that every beginner guitar player should know. First is how you hold on to the guitar. When you're sitting down to play like this, your shoulders should be squared off, right? Don't lean this way, don't lean that way. Some people are concentrating really hard on their guitar like this and their shoulders are kind of like this. You know what happens? Then the guitar neck starts to fall over like this, and it's a big problem. So we want the shoulders to be square, basically parallel with the guitar neck, right? Now, speaking of the guitar neck should always be level as well, or slightly pointing up, never going down. Now, how about the arm? The right arm drapes over like this, and where it touches the guitar is right on my bicep. So, edge of the guitar, touching with my biceps. Now, if you're practicing with an electric guitar, now electric guitar is exactly the same as an acoustic guitar in terms of the mechanics of how to play. The body is going to be a little bit smaller, so your arm is going to be kind of draping over a little bit more. Now let's talk about a pick. Picks come in all shapes and sizes, but in general, the most common one is something that looks like this, like a little teardrop. As a beginner, I would suggest buying a medium thickness. So not too thick, not too thin. Now here's how you hold on to it. Put your thumb across the back of the pick like this in a perpendicular fashion. So we're going to make a little T with the pick and your thumb. Now let's take our index finger and place it on the other side like this, right? So you notice there's a little bottom of the pick is coming out like this, and this is where the strings are going to be touching. Good. Now the index finger, to me, it's right around where the nail begins. Now you can do a little variation like this in which the joint, the first joint is holding onto the pick, like so. See the difference? Either here or here. Now this is completely personal preference. I've seen fantastic professional guitar players play like this and play like this. And finally, let's talk about YouTube and YouTube playbacks. This is a very, very important component to practicing, playing along with artists, bands, people who are professionals. I'm going to click on this YouTube link. And normally we would just press play and enjoy the music. But if you click right here under the settings, notice that you can change the speed of the performance. Now you can change it in 25% increments. So you can see 75%, 50% speed, 25% speed. Now, if you want to go even in smaller increments, just click on this custom link and you can go down by 5 percentage points. Actually, you can even speed it up. So you can slow down or speed it up. Now, how is this important to us? Well, let's check out this song at 75%. You can see that it's slowed down a bit. If you're practicing this for the first time, maybe you don't want to just dive in there and try playing it at the real speed. So you try it at 75%. But what's cool about it is that it's proportionally slowed down to 75%, meaning that the groove, the intent, the professional rhythm that's involved in it is still perfectly proportionally maintained. So this is where it's really useful as beginner guitar players. Let's slow it down even more to 50%. So you can gradually increase it all the way up to 100, and it can be like a little game. Today we tried at 50, next day we tried at 60, so on and so on and so on. So I urge everybody to practice like this so that you can be held accountable as you practice. So these were some of the things that you need to know as a beginner guitar player.